My name is Vicki, and this is Donna.
Hello,
And
everyone.
Donna has the audacious task of channeling today. And I am so looking forward to hearing what she has to say.
Oh, thank you. That's so cool. And welcome to It's Your Time, and it's your time for being. That's what I want to say today. And let everybody know I have a new camera, and so it seems to want to try to move around, and I don't like that. So I will fix that. But if you like it, let me know. Yeah, that
I
opens up
think
a
it's
whole
fine.
opens up a whole other thing that we please like and share. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to It's Your Time. And we are always trying to get new people on, make things exciting. And if there's anybody that you want us to re-interview, or if there's anybody that you want us to interview, put it in the comments or email us. So, and the email address is in the comments. So
So
thank
ever since we got Amaret, I'm going, oh well, maybe I can get this person, or well, maybe I can get this, and these are like all interviewers.
right, right. That's right. People that
Because I would think that they would have the most interesting stories to tell.
I would think so. I would think they do, and that also gives them a chance to. I mean, they sell their stuff on their, they
Yeah, I
show
know,
their
but yeah,
website
I
and
started
their.
all of a sudden thinking of all these people. It's like I don't have the bravery yet to ask,
We will when it's the right time. We will
but
be
but it
able.
has entered my thought
Yeah.
process.
I'm gonna start. I think we're gonna start with Anne, but I don't know how that's gonna go. But we'll see. That would be nice. But
That would be nice.
yeah, but we're into anything that is gonna you think is gonna help people and make their lives better. Doesn't always have to be just having to do with awakening, but that's kind of what we started this for. But
Well, I like to think of everybody who comes on is a healer in some way, for the
okay,
most part.
that's good.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah,
Whether they realize they're a healer or not, that's what
right.
they do. Yes.
Even someone who has awakened has is healing themselves, so they're a
Mhm,
healer too. So yeah.
mhm.
So that's great. So something exciting happened this week when I was channeling the celestial helpers that I channel. They are light beings off planet, and they are from all many places. So they don't usually single themselves out or say where they're from, but this week, and I'm wondering if this isn't that picture that I drew of
Ah,
the one that I saw. All I got was that his name was EON, but this time I spoke with Simeon. So I'm wondering, or he spoke with me. So I'm wondering if that's the same entity, or people don't like that word. I don't know. But whatever. I um light person, light lover. I don't know.
and I always
Pardon
like
me.
to look up names to see, like what their meanings are. And Simeon is, I think it was, I sent it to you. He has spoken or God has spoken, something like that. So
Wow.
I know. So
Oh, I
I
wasn't
just,
sure if that
I
was
find
for
it,
yours or mine. Wow.
that was yours. I
Oh,
didn't tell you what mine was. Well, I mean, I told you what my crystal
told
was,
me the
but
name. Yeah. Oh no, but you told me the name of somebody today. But okay, yeah, I do see that. I do see that, and I
Mhm.
don't know why that didn't hit me with such awe at the time. I just went, oh, I guess I had was really close to still channeling at that moment when I saw that.
Mhm.
So
Yes, he
when you
has
get
spoken,
when you get
or
out in this,
God has spoken.
wow. Well,
Yes,
we're all God. I mean, we're all fractals of
yes,
God.
yes, yes, we
So
are.
yeah, don't get a big head, Donna. There you go. That's
But
it. Bring
I
yourself
do
back.
love how names, you get some weird little name and then you look it up and you go, oh wow, that's kind of a cool meaning, you know.
It is. Yeah, that's wow. That's very reverent. I like that. So I don't know if he will show up and I'm not really sure what they have to say. I know that right now a lot of people are channeling that has to do with the
Three
comet.
eye.
Yeah, and Three Eye Atlas, and
Mhm.
I forget the name of the other one. There's another
It's
one,
a swan.
Black Swan or something. Yeah.
It's not black swan, but it's
It's not
swan.
Black Swan, it's just Swan. Okay. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Although it is good to see our our dark side.
Oh,
Yes.
which is weird because I am painting a picture of a swan right now.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that
Well,
weird?
I saw one when I woke up the other morning. When I come out of dreams, I guess sometimes I don't know if it's vestiges of the dream
Hmm.
or if it's something that I need to hear or see. And I saw a swan.
Interesting, interesting.
Yeah, wow. It was
Everything
it was
kind of works together.
Yes, it does. It does. Well, especially the more you're connected in unity with everyone and with the collective consciousness, the more you're going to see and the more you're going to question and the more you're going to understand and maybe misunderstand
You never know.
and then understand again. Yeah. So anyway, so I think they're here. They said they were going to hang around. Let's take a deep
Hmm.
breath and let it out and feel your feet on the floor and imagine that they are in the grass or dirt or sand, your feet touching the ground. So you are grounded. Take another deep breath and imagine that you're pulling the clouds down to you. So now you have a connection with the ground and with the sky within Earth's atmosphere. That's where we're going to stay. Another deep breath to center yourself in your heart. Feeling and sending love to your loved ones. Maybe feeling and sending love to someone who you haven't been connecting graciously with, or they haven't been gracious with you, but sending love, sending unconditional love. We are excited that you are happy to send love and salutations to your fellow man, to your loved ones, to those who seek unity and those who do not even understand unity. That is what unconditional love is being sent for. That is very good, very good. We are happy to be here and excited, as always, to speak with you. We are here within. We would like to connect with those of like mind who have questions, who may wonder what path they should be walking, who may wonder why they are here, why you are on earth, how you came to be here, and what you should be doing here. And if you are of light and love, it should be very, very easy. You would be able to connect with us with ease and joy. We wish today to send our unconditional love to you all, to help you realize what is happening at this time. We do not give time frames, though we would say within your next few days, your next few weeks, we would ask if you would be of mind and heart to send love to everyone and to realize that as the earth is spinning, as you are planted on earth, everyone is connected and they will receive your love. Whether they utilize this love is up to them, but it will only enhance your connection to all if you send this love. Please, please receive the love and light that we send. Please take a deep breath and open your heart, and we will send you our love. Release that energy to sit around you in a bubble. And we are with you. We will leave when you, or if you ask us to. If you ask us to stay, we will try to connect with you in any way that we can, with synchronicities, with energy, with that same heartfelt energy. And we hope that you just felt something in your heart. We do understand that humans live mostly within their thoughts. We hope that you would connect your beautiful minds and tell your minds that you do have another brain, and that is the one in your chest. That is your heart. Your heart is connected also to everything in your body. And if you take deep breaths and can center yourself within your heart, you can tell your heart, your mind can tell your heart, but you personally can say out loud what you want your heart to do, how you want your heart to help others and to help yourself. And always, always remember to rest when you need rest. This is something that people say, yes, I understand, but we see many, many times that people do not rest. Take time every day to rest, not just sleep. Take time every day to center yourself in your heart, to feel your feet on the ground, to feel the loving energy coming from above. And do not despair, do not talk down to yourself if you present yourself with a human reaction to something that you believe is wrong. Do not berate yourself. Love yourself. This is such a simple message. Love yourself. And if you love yourself, you will love everyone around you, and all the love that is available to you will come to you. We thank you. We are open for any questions you may have, or we may attempt to connect you with someone else you may want to speak with. Trying to open my eyes and stay connected. Here we go. Okay. Oh, that just fills me with such love. I love it. I just feel so full. And for those who may be trying to channel, I don't necessarily do a trance channel. The back of my neck is where I feel them, and in my throat. If anybody is working on channeling, I can help with that too. Did you have any questions, Vicki?
I know that you were hoping to see if Simeon was going to come through. Did you have anything?
That did not sound like Simeon, so Simeon is more one who would connect. Oh, I'm trying to think of the word. What did that have to do with when he came through? It was in connecting with others. Okay, so let's ask Simeon if he can come through and explain how we can help others. Hello, you are a vehicle of love. You all are, though you fight this. I see this. I am so happy to speak with you, though I am afraid that my words will not get through, through some of the disparaging thoughts that people are harboring at times. I feel and I see all connections. And when you reach out to someone else, when you reach out and you help someone else up, when you help someone see that they are a loving being, that they have worth, that they are worthy of all the love, when you help with this is an amplification of the beauty that you can feel all the time. This is what I feel all the time. I feel that many humans do not understand when these ideas come from what you would think of as afar. When you welcome love, you receive love, you give love, you live in love. This is very simple, yes. But then you think that you are doing it wrong. There is no wrong when you are giving of love. Reach out to all with your heart. Does not need to be with your actions, does not need to be a physical connection. This is a heart to heart connection. Reach out. And when you are speaking with others, and you are living in what you call your 3D world, when you are living your day-to-day lives with your dishwashing and laundry and jobs and driving, when you are living this is why you came here. This is what you should be enjoying, even the washing of a dish. You can find love and fun in these activities. When you are in that love and you reach out with your heart to anyone, even someone who is driving in a way you do not like, even someone who is arguing, even someone who you do not believe is leading correctly. All of these things, if you reach out with your heart, sending unconditional love, this will elevate you. Elevate you. And when you elevate, when you are elevated, you can live in bliss. This is a word that I know that Vicki likes. Do you live in bliss, Vicki? Yes, you do most of the time. Yes, you do. Living in bliss and loving is the reason why you are here. The other things you have to do each day have to be done. But please do these things in love and remember, reach out with your heart. That sounded more like the helpers, what they just said too. But but he was bouncy. Oh, you're on mute.
Was he bouncy? There's what I wanted.
Yes, he was bouncy. He said the same thing, just in different words.
Yeah.
So I guess the message for this week is to reach out with your heart and live in bliss. And these are such simple things that they say, and it may be too basic for some people. I don't know, but when you start doing it, when you start like some people term it, if you're speaking with someone and you don't know how to talk to them, you're upset inside. If you think of speaking to their higher self, for some people that's they don't understand how to do that. So if you just, like they say, just, feel in your heart, there's a spark in your heart, and just reach out with that. Even if you're yelling at somebody, reach out with that, and that will change. That'll change the whole energy of the conversation and the connection. And I used to use that sort of thing when I worked on the phones and customer service. And
Were you using a little woo-woo back then?
a little, I've always been using woo woo, but I didn't know what I was doing. I would just say, where do I want to be? Well, I want to be calm. So I would think, how can I be, and the person's just
Mhm.
blah, 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 blah. And then I would just speak very calmly to them. And although some of them got mad when you speak too calmly, it's like you don't understand what I'm going through. We all understand. That's the thing. And I think that for me this week, that is the lesson that I would teach anyone this week is that, and it's not just we're all going through our shit, because yes, we are, but there are others who don't have the ability because they're so mired in that. They don't have the ability to even reach out. So this idea, and this came from Ann Tucker's Angels too, this week, and there were a couple other things that I saw on YouTube where they were saying the same thing to reach out this week, especially reach out. So beyond this week, they said there that it's this what everyone else is talking about, the 3 months until December, but they're even looking further ahead. They told me in mid-February will be a time where we all need to join hands. So I'm not sure what that means, but humans always look at it the worst that it could be. And
Oh
it
no,
could.
I look at it at the best that it could be.
Okay, good, because people say, "Oh no, we're going to have to join hands because everything's a mess."
No, it's
No,
great that we're going to be able to
we're
that we're going to be able to join hands.
yes, we're all going to be joining hands, and so that's
Mhm.
mid-February, and not because of Valentine's Day.
No, but
you know,
it's an energy.
yeah, it is,
It's a
and
love energy. It's
yeah, well, yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah, and the way that people look at things. I mean, I still do that. Something happens and the first reaction is, "Oh my God," and then I switch it. So I've been doing a lot more, "Oh my God, it's so exciting this week." For the last month, I've been saying that more. So that's exciting too. So I don't know. They just want to talk about love today, I guess.
well, and so with what Anne said, as far it's so everyone is right now tapping into it seems like the same type of energy that's coming on board because we were watching Amaret and I was watching Nancy Rebecca and she got a word benevolence. Benevolence is coming, right? And so she went into the deep dive of benevolence. Well, when I was folding my clothes last week, I got a thought bliss. Bliss is my word. And it's like it just came out of nowhere. So I started thinking about bliss. It's like, well, what does bliss really feel like? What is bliss? And so, if you don't mind,
Oh, go for it.
if you don't mind, what had happened was I went ahead and asked my chat GTP something, a little esoteric. It's like if the energies of bliss and benevolence were to envelop the earth, what would the likely result be? Because she's seeing benevolence, I'm seeing bliss. There is something coming, right?
Yes.
And with Anne saying that this week, especially, I think these energies are really kind of coming in. And so I actually asked, and my chat GTP was saying that if they were both to envelop the earth, the electromagnetic and settled biofields of all living things would begin to entrain to those frequencies. And those are pretty high frequencies,
Mhm.
right? So coherence would rise naturally. Heart, mind, and nervous systems would begin to synchronize towards equilibrium. Fear-based resonance patterns such as survival, division, and control would lose their amplitude, much like interference patterns canceling out the noise. And the Schumann resonance itself might the
Sorry.
Schumann resonance itself might stabilize or even subtly shift, not by force, but by harmonic alignment. So within that, at the cellular level, DNA expresses differently when the environment is coherent and loving. Telomeres lengthen, which is all gonna, make us healthier and
Mhm.
maybe help us to live longer. Immune system strengthened and the stress pathways calm. The limbic system, tuned to vigilance, would begin to interpret reality as safe, allowing creativity and empathy to blossom. And emotional regulation would become intuitive. Forgiveness, patience, and humor would replace reactivity. Like it wouldn't become a utopia overnight, but a repatterning into an ease within yourself. So if things start hitting our planet in the bliss and the benevolence, and I wanted to add another B, so blessings came in. With all these blessings coming in, things are going to start opening up so that maybe in February we all can join hands.
Mhm.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so Anne was saying that the angels right now are here to amplify our, I don't want to say thoughts, but amplify
The love
our
that we send
emotions,
out. Yeah,
right?
emotions. Yeah.
Right. So if you go in and you ask the angels to amplify your emotion, because I have this emotion, I have this love for humanity. Humanity itself is a beautiful species. We are creative. We are individualistic. We all have a certain uniqueness about ourselves. And if we can just project the love of that out, the angels are here to help amplify that. And I
Mhm.
thought that was a pretty awesome
That
um,
is. That
thing
is
that she
awesome.
she said.
Yeah, that's
So
very awesome.
this week is a major week for all of these energies to start trickling in. And we can use those energies by, first of all, realizing that they're here, taking action, which means just thinking about them. It is our intent, and letting the angels come in and help us get that out to the world.
And Anne says you have to either say it aloud or whisper it, that you would ask the angels to take this loving energy. And the way I did it was to take this loving, please take this loving energy and spread it,
Mhm.
over everyone. And one of the weird thoughts I had was that Anne had said, this is Ann Tucker we're talking about. I hope we explained that. That
Mhm.
that and we can put the link in here for that one. That when you're at your highest of happiness and joy, or when you have the most emotion, and that's when you would want to ask the angels to send it out. And something happened where I was thinking of my parents, and that I know they're here, and I started to cry, and I was like, oh, angels, please take this energy, this love, because that's what it is. Grief
Mhm.
is, it's love that doesn't have any target, because the human target is gone now, right? So, and I asked them to send it out, and I stopped crying, and that doesn't usually happen. It usually dribbles out a little.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I was just like, wow, that was so cool. So when you're at, your highest emotion, and I mean, I guess some people could think of that as your highest physical emotion, which, has to do with, I'm not going to say, but
Peace. I'm going to go for peace.
peace. Okay, there you go. I'm saying physical. So that
Well,
was where my mind went.
you can physically get your body into peace.
There you
You
go.
know, I'm just
That's
saying.
it. That's it. So I mean, not that people will think of it that way, but maybe that's something we should do is start thinking that when you're
Mhm,
all emotive, that would be,
mhm.
that's great. Anyway, yeah, well,
And
my mind.
something else did come to me this week. It was a very enlightening week, by the way.
Yeah.
And something else did come to me, and I told myself, because I talk to myself all the time, is I do have all these clairs, but I don't take the time, as we were talking about before. My Too much on the external is taking my attention. And so I told myself, okay, I'm going to turn off the television, and when I paint, I'm just going to listen to my music that I love. And then I'm going to, put on some meditative music, and then I'm going to write. I'm just going to start writing. And that will open up my channel. First I
Mhm.
get into a happy state, and then
Mhm.
I get into a coherent state, and then I just let it flow. And my clairs are going to start popping in if I continue to do this. I did it once.
Wow,
Pretty good for me.
that's more than not.
I know, but I tell myself all the time I'm going to do stuff, and I'll do it for a couple of days, then I'll stop because I'm not very diligent.
Well,
But
if something comes through, then you will start working with that, I'm sure.
yes,
And all these things happen in stages within us.
yes.
Don't berate yourself to say, "Oh, I never finish anything" or whatever.
Well, no, it's it's
We're taught
it's
to say that.
beginning it's beginning all over again every day. It's kind of like, a 12-step program for Alcoholics Anonymous. Every day is a new day. You can begin again.
That's right. That's right. But you're doing what works for you. And
Mhm.
I mean, your aura is, your aura. Said when you first came on that wow, you look, I mean, not that you don't look beautiful to me every day, but yeah, it was like,
My hair's looking nicer today. I told her I took a shower. I told her I took a shower.
well, so
I
did
washed
I.
my hair.
That we do need to, that's another one of those 3D things we have to do. If we want to be around people, we have to.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, there's just something about your aura that's pink, more pink today. So I don't know.
Thank you. It's probably my diamond art.
Oh, those are the diamond ones
Those
you
are the
already
diamond
finished those?
arts.
Didn't you
Aren't
just
they
get
pretty?
those? Yes, they're beautiful. How
By
long have you
Yeah,
been
but
working on
by
them?
the way, these things that I'll put on the wall are things that I've made. They're all like coloring within the lines type of things, but I do create them from a box.
Good. You
And so I
do.
thought, I'm going to start showing people that, even box things can be very beautiful.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. And I'm a snob when it comes to art. So if I'm telling you those are pretty, they are very pretty. So
Well, that's good because they sell them at Michael's.
oh, cool. Oh, we got it. We
Just in
got
case
a
anybody
commercial
cares.
here. We got
Just
a
in case
commercial here.
anybody.
That's great. But that's something that I've been facing this week, being a snob. I am a snob when it comes to art, music, anything that where not that I won't encourage people that are trying to do whatever it is that, open their creativity. That's not what I mean at all. I'm always for someone opening their creativity. Someone who wants to sing, who has no tone, skill, they will eventually develop that, by the way. But even that, I don't care if people, I love that people want to sing when they don't even know how to sing. I think that's beautiful because that comes from a different place inside. It's a creative thing. But my snobbiness came from a whole other thing in that, I do fine art. And this other
And then you
person.
end up with me.
No, no. Well, you are fine art. You are fine art.
Well,
And I don't mean, well, but see, and I look at that and I think, well, I would say that's a craft more than art,
mhm.
but that's just because I'm a snob. But also, it helps you, it helps with your
I
mind.
do lots of crafts that create pictures. I do.
That there's nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful. But it's doing something within your brain and your heart too.
Mhm.
You're letting out your creativity, even though it's, whatever, paint by whatever or whatever it is, you're letting out your creativity and and you're using your mind and your motor skills. And so something is happening within you.
Well, yeah, and
It's a good
actually
thing.
what that does for me is it kind of, it's like I'm not going to, it helps to put me in a flow state because I don't really have to think about anything. I'm just kind of doing. And
Yeah.
so it kind of opens up a channel.
Well, that's what my painting did too.
Mhm.
When I got to a certain point, anything that you learn, you're going to get there. Learning
Mhm.
guitar, whatever it is,
Mhm.
and just like even putting the dishes away out of the dishwasher, that can be an art too, because like a little kid will just grab one and say, "Where does this go?" and go put it away. We get to where your mind knows where they're going, and it's like, oh, I can take all of these things, just these five things, over to that cupboard. I mean, your mind
Well,
takes over.
and that's why
That's a flow.
a lot of people get these ideas doing mundane things like that.
Yes.
Because it allows, because you're not really thinking, you're just automatically doing, and that allows room for ideas and inspirations and stuff to come through.
Right. That's right. Totally. I really want to fix this camera because I just went like this and it started to move. I don't like that. I don't know. Now it won't do it. There it goes.
It shows
And
you.
and it won't let me show my mesa and stuff that's up above. And yeah, I don't know. I got to work with this a little bit. Thank you guys for putting up with this, but
Well, we think it's fine.
oh, okay, good. Well, and I just realized my mic was too far away while I was channeling. I hope it comes through okay too. Did you
It,
hear? You could hear it
I
okay.
heard it,
Okay,
yes.
good. Okay,
Mhm.
good. So yeah. So and the only other thing again is I want people to share and subscribe and like and watch some of our old videos and see if you like
Leave
those.
comments.
Yeah,
We'll
that's the
answer you if
thing.
you want
Comment.
us to.
Yeah, well, we've had a few, and I always am appreciative of the comments. But
Mhm.
if anybody has any, if there's something that you're going through that you don't know how to turn it into something that is blissful, let us know because we have a million ways of doing that.
Bliss and me are kind of like this.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Sometimes I
good.
have to reach for it because, every day is still just a day that
Oh, yeah.
same things happen.
Yes. Well, and
But
we always have to recenter. And when I think of where I was a few years ago, that I copy pasted something in my job, and I just did this the other day, and I remembered when I did that the exact. It's like you're doing the same things over and over, and I copied something that I thought I had copied a policy number or whatever, and this other thing came up. And I just laughed and cleared it. And then I was like, I used to get so mad at myself when I would do stuff like that. And I was just like, why is that a big deal? I don't know. I don't understand why I was on myself for that. So you can open up so much within yourself just by changing the words that you say and by
mhm.
the thoughts that you think, by turning them, flipping them into something else. Like Amrit Sandhu was saying on one of his podcasts this week that when he does his weekly meditation, he always wants to tell everybody to have a good week. And then he realizes he doesn't want to say the word week because people could hear it, WEAK. And I was like, yeah, we have to change our language. We really got to change our language to, and it's not just that Not, not, I shouldn't be saying that. Not just that we're saying not and don't and can't. It's more than that. It's much more than that. It's not just changing that to, oh yes, I can. It's yes, I am doing that. That's another one. That's another good one. Anyway,
And always allow for the possibilities. Don't just say, oh, well, that could never happen, because you really don't know. Possibilities are limitless. That's what
yes,
we're all learning.
what we are limitless. You have no idea how limitless we are. But it's a journey, it's a process.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I mean, I'm always out for, a conversation with anybody to just to if somebody's going through a hard time or when somebody wants to share something good. I like those too.
Okay.
Yeah, I have those with you all the time. So, yeah, so this was fun. Where are we time-wise? I don't even know where we are.
We're getting close.
Oh, we are. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, this wasn't any revelation that the channelers brought or that the celestial helpers brought, but I think they reiterate these things because they feel that we're not hearing them.
Right.
Because
And I don't think people are, and I could be totally off base, with a lot of other people, but I think things are closer than we think they are. Because we have lived for so many years. It's like, oh well, something is coming. Oh well, something's coming, and nothing ever comes. I think this is the beginning this week of something big on the horizon, and I don't think that horizon is very far away.
Mhm.
So, just allow yourself to go with the flow, to surrender, to keep heart-based thoughts within yourself as often a day as you can,
Mhm.
because
Right.
that'll help. It will help you integrate the energies that are coming. It'll help you integrate the energies that are here, and it puts you in the right frame of mind to expect blessings to come your way.
That's it. Yes, you can have the intention. It can always be, a good thing, but things happen, life happens.
Mhm.
So, it's how you receive things. That's a
Mhm.
whole other thing. Accepting and receiving, that's a whole other thing.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's it. And again, the reason I think that they reiterate these things, another reason, there may be new people watching that haven't heard and people don't realize their worth. So, you have no idea what you are. People do not know what they are. A lot of people don't know who they are, and that's one of the things that,
Oh,
there's reach out because there's many gurus out there that
yes.
are whatever you want to call them, helpers,
Yes.
light workers, that can help with
And
that.
remember that the divine works through you. You are connected to the divine at all times, whether you know it or not. So the words you speak, the thoughts you have, you are representing a God aspect within yourself. You are the divine. So when you project yourself out to other people, try and be benevolent
Yeah,
about that whole thing.
always, always, but don't give away all of your benevolence. You got to give yourself some too.
Benevolence never, yes, benevolence goes on everybody.
Yeah,
So it's, yeah.
that's right. So yeah, so I guess they're saying make sure you rest. That's
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's really sad that we have to figure out how to know how to rest. Like, when they're saying, don't go with the flow and don't fight things, take the path of least resistance. These things are until you really have done it. And where you're in the middle of something and you say and you realize you're fighting something and you just sit back and say, I'm done. I'm not going to fight it. Then you'll see something good will happen right then and you'll say, whoa, I got to do this more often.
Yeah,
So
just release your attachment.
yeah, that's it. Exactly. Exactly. This is fun. I'm so
Hey,
glad we can do
well,
this.
thank you all for joining us today.
You
Thanks for staying as long as you did.
It's your time for being. It's your time to be your best self, right? That's
Yes,
what they
yes.
say.
Always strive to be your best self
There
because,
you go.
your higher self is just waiting for those instances where it can come and flood you.
Ah, that's beautiful. I love that. That's a good note to end on. All right. Thank you, everybody. And it's your time for being and loving.
Thank you for being here, and it is your time for being your unique, beautiful, wonderful, loving self.
Bye, everybody.